I'm not a big.
I'm not.
It
I don't
doesn't-
drink
no,
soda.
No, I know, but I don't. I'm not picky. If it's whatever, Coke or Pepsi, I'll drink either one. It's
I
not
like
big.
Coke more than Pepsi.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, you know what Coke was made of back in the old days. Of course.
Coca.
Yes. See, so
That's why it was
that's
so
not
addicting.
good for you. It's not good for you,
Yeah.
but still.
No, it burns a hole. Like,
Yes, yes.
here's my thing. If I'm told to pour that over,
You know, if you pour
And
it on
it
a
eats
steak,
the
it needs-
acid.
Imagine what it does to your stomach.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, your acid dissolves it. But if you abuse it, but we know somebody who drinks a lot of it, and apparently his acid's not doing a very good job because he's getting bigger and bigger all the time.
Yep.
So.
I'm fucking Miss Yup.
Yep.
Yup. That was very judgy. I think that was the meanest thing I've ever seen you do.
Yep. Right on, partner.
Your country came out.
Well, here.
Yep.
We can't take you Texans anywhere. Yippee-yi-yay.
I like this giggles.
When I'm mean, when I'm tired, I'm like meaner.
Okay, I'm still stuck on your laugh right now.
That's sassy.
You guys, we're sober.
Remember when we started? We used to drink on
Yeah.
our show. I think we're better sober than we
I
are.
do
Well,
too.
I don't know if we're better sober. But
We're sharper.
well, I don't know
quicker.
about that. We're well, maybe. But we did okay when we drank. God, we drank a lot at the beginning. 'Cause
Remember
every time you snorted, we had to take a swig.
That's why we had to stop drinking.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I noticed that I don't snort as much.
Well, yeah, the coffee keeps you
Oh,
awake.
so the drinking makes you snort more.
Yeah, everybody's funnier when I'm hammered.
Wait, I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I'm laughing.
Looking.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. When we were talking about how God made us stupid so we would fall in love with you guys.
Oh.
That makes us pretty and stupid. And he's like, yeah, you're pretty stupid. Dude, I was like, oh my gosh. And you're like,
At least, I mean,
but the fact that I'm like, oh, she called you stupid. And she's like, wait, we're pretty and stupid.
No,
You're
I
like,
thought-
yeah, you're pretty stupid. like a little kid. Sorry, it made me laugh.
well, I try.
The new thing that the youngins are saying now.
The youngins? What the
Yeah,
hell is
the
this?
Youngins, the young people.
Youngins,
Yeah.
geez.
The youngins. They're
Is that what
now
they call them
saying-
nowadays? Youngins?
Oh, I
Onions?
mean, that's an old term.
Yeah, I was going to say.
youngins.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the new thing that they're saying now is like if somebody tells like a kid or somebody to do something, like I say like drink your coffee and you drink it, then I go good girl.
Oh, I don't like that.
I hate it.
Oh, you're
It was like good girl, good boy, good little piggy.
you're talking. It's like you're talking to a dog. I don't like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You made my
Oh,
eye twitch.
So annoying.
My eye just twitched.
Which one?
This one. That just, I don't
Well,
like
you
that.
got through brown eyes. So which one?
I said this one.
Oh, that one. The left. Oh, the middle one.
Did you say she has 3?
Brown
do.
eyes.
You do too.
We all have through brown eyes, if you notice.
Unless you get one bleached.
Oh. I don't know about you, but that other one doesn't see anything.
Not yet.
Blind.
Not yet.
I'm going to get my hair done. And
Not
I asked
yet.
him if he wanted to join me. And I was like, I think we could like squeeze a foil on there somewhere. And he goes, I want something else bleached. And I was like, oh, fuck. So now I kind of want him to show up after me. I'm going to pretend I don't know
ask.
him. Yeah,
Oh
just
my
to
gosh,
ask.
that'd be so funny. Please do.
What? Bleach my. No, I'm not.
No,
bleach-
no.
Oh,
Actually,
Just
go
go
through
in
with
and
it. Go in and
inquire.
ask.
I should put a hat on and see if they could cut my hair and pull it off just at the last second, shouldn't I? So can you take a little off the top and let them
That would be so funny.
pissed off.
I would laugh so hard.
Oh man.
No, if anybody with scissors, I don't want to piss them off with scissors.
Oh.
No, thank you. Especially women, they're very vicious. No,
Only women, but there's more men serial killers than there are women.
Exactly.
that's okay.
You turn
We
us.
have a lot of cereal.
You make us vicious.
Well,
Listeners, let me know if you agree with that.
yeah.
That men make us vicious. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Well, it's like, okay, perfect example. If there's a guy that you know, and every single one of his girlfriends is crazy,
Yeah.
are they the problem or is he?
He's the problem.
He's obviously making them crazy.
Exactly.
I might disagree
must be a
little bit.
narcissist.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
If he
don't
has
know.
6 girlfriends and they're all crazy,
He might be attracted to crazy women. That's the problem, but doesn't mean he makes them crazy.
but he fuels it.
Well, yeah, because they're crazy.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's what I'm
because
saying.
he's a narcissist.
No,
I always laugh when they're like, "This bitch is fucking crazy too," and I'm like, "I think you're the problem, sir." Because they were fine when I first met them, and then they fucking went loopy.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing too. Like, if somebody's calling, usually, like when you're in a relationship and the relationship ends, it's kind of not good to be just talking shit about that person. I don't know.
You shouldn't.
Right?
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't. Because you shouldn't even talk about no ex, period. You know, you don't want to hear that conversation. Oh, my ex did this. No, I don't want to know.
I don't like
I don't
that.
want to hear that. No.
Yeah.
You know, move on. We've
You know how many times I have to be like, "I don't know them. I don't care."
actually answered some questions about that, if I'm not mistaken.
How to get back at her ex.
Well, no, but I mean to move. Yeah, move on. Yeah. Just
Recap, fuck the best friend. No, I'm just kidding. That was, we retracted.
Ooh.
We retracted that piece of advice. Let's do it, Giggles.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Do
Get
it.
this
Do
Actually, it looks like a saddle horn.
Mm-hmm.
So you like to be ridden from behind, I'm assuming.
Hey, as long as it's a good ride.
Well, hey, as long as he sticks a spur in you, that's pretty good, I guess. So.
I don't know if I would.
Well, no, good sperming is. good
Sperming?
sperming.
Yeah, good sperming's different than a good sperm.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Rocking on the Porch. And this is our sperming team here. Giggles, Misha, and this is Papa Tony.
What does a spermer do?
Swims.
Excuse me?
I'm talking about a cowboy spurring.
He was talking about
The
spurs.
I know. But,
Oh,
but I was just saying, you said they're a sperming team. I
Yeah.
wanted to know what we spermings do.
Swim.
well, they would swim.
We're on the
I
swim
guess.
team.
I mean, you know.
Hence.
Well, you
I
know.
want one of those caps that keeps my hair in.
So you want to wear a condom?
Yeah.
Safety first.
Kidding.
Is it fitting? Of course it's fitting.
And here I thought this week was going to be better.
It is.
Expectations just
Just
Wait,
goes out
this
the
is
door.
better.
A week later, you still haven't learned your lesson.
no.
Nope.
Still hasn't slept either.
No. And Papa Tony's still wearing the same shirt.
I was going to say the same thing about you. Shut up. I forgot what I wore last week, okay?
He loves his shirt. He loves his shirt.
I love my shirts. Power to my Dorfinators out there. All my
Yeah.
Dorfinators.
I wanted to be best friends with every single one of them.
Exactly.
They just seem so cool. All right, we're going to jump right into it. Now I kind of wish I had this question last week. Would you rather wrangle a four-legged... Excuse me, let me try that again.
You not read your writing too?
No, and it's on the computer.
No.
I just forgot how to read for a second. I was like,
Have to put up with two educated women who don't know how to read.
I'm dyslexic.
Okay.
Reading's hard for me.
Okay, that's fine. We'll go with that for now.
It's the truth. Would you rather wrangle a four-legged octopus or an eight-legged poodle?
I'll take my chances with a poodle because I don't trust octopuses. I'm sorry.
I thought you would be all for the octopuses.
I know, but they got those suction cups that they could wrap it around your head and.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
You're
I
going to be like,
was gonna say, you know,
and then you'll get like 3 arms off, go to throw it, it's going to be
Yeah.
all...
by the time you get one off, the other one's already attaching to you. So
Imagine all it needs is one to hold you, and then the other three to slap the shit out.
yes, and suck your brains out with those things. No, those suction cups they have or whatever they call them. So no,
They are delicious.
I'll take my yeah eating. Have you ever had octopus?
Oh, I love
That's
octopus.
Oh, that's delicious if it's done right.
And squid.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
What's the difference between a squid? I know there's a difference, but
They're smaller, right?
well, the squid's just
Well,
smaller,
squid
right?
have, like, those
The
heads
pointy
that look-
head, yeah.
Yeah, and then
The octopus is more rounder.
and then they, squids ink.
So does octopus.
Not all octopus, or not all octopi. Some don't ink.
He inks.
I drip, but still,
Yeah.
it's not black ink, but it's still ink. You know, they don't call me inky.
Do
For nothing.
It's an albino. He's albino.
Do octopuses have teeth? I know squid do.
They do?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they have like one big tooth.
Oh, kind of like Shishiga.
Yeah.
Why? Is that to eat crabs? I mean, I know they eat
Yeah, I think they
shellfish. I
eat-
think
yeah.
they eat shellfish. So.
Octopus gets crabs.
Well, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Where do you think Krabby Patties come from?
Krabby Patties. What the fuck?
Oh,
Cooking
it's
with
not
Papa
teeth,
Tony.
It's a beak.
A beak.
Yeah.
Oh, beak.
A weak.
Capture, pierce, and tear apart their prey. Let's see if octopi have it.
No, I don't think they do.
Octopuses have beaks.
No, they don't.
They do.
They do. Oh.
No, they don't. They do.
So,
They look like parrot beaks.
so that's like the.
Fuck, so they could bite you and
They could, yeah.
that's scary.
I didn't realize they had that. I learned that. God, we keep learning from this lady. I can't believe it. It's amazing.
But maids are not blonde.
Of course. Well, that now I know. Well, you know. Well, that's true.
Listen to last week's episode if you didn't
Yeah.
catch that.
I mean,
I have done extensive research, though, and I retract my statement. Maids are blonde.
like, for a whole week, everybody out there thought the blondes. There's no blonde maids. So
Exactly.
Yeah,
Girl,
so
fuck
now,
giggles.
now we have to. You know how many people lost their jobs because they were blonde? They couldn't get hired.
Yeah.
You know, so it's your fault. So
Discrimination.
it's discrimination. So
Sure.
all you blondes who want to clean
Don't listen to
rooms,
giggles.
or clean houses, don't listen to giggles. You
When
guys
I
are
win
more
the
than
lottery, I'll give you money for your damages, losses, whatever.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
blonde. I'm gonna go blonde.
Just had a blonde
Yeah.
moment. Go ahead.
She said she's gonna give me money.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be long gone by that time that happens. So that's okay. I what?
I don't know what I would choose.
Oh, you're not giving it to both of us? Just one of us?
No, she's talking about the
no.
octopus or the poodle.
Oh, you're
think
talking
I
about
would
giving
choose
us
the
money.
poodle.
He's all
I lost. She lost.
discrimination again.
I love you both. You'll get the same. Okay?
I thought you liked me more.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not a money person. I'm not hungry for money. So
No.
But if you really want money, dye that hair blonde.
You'll get double.
You'll get it.
I mean, how much does it cost to dye 3 hairs?
Oh, it's cheap.
25 cents.
Could I just get a highlighter
What
and
if-
comb them?
Would
Oh,
you
you could
A
probably.
yellow highlighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
would you be upset if they put a foil on those 3 hairs and then they forgot about it and then they fell off? Like they broke? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
hair breaks.
What?
Would you have a funeral for your
You know what he
hair?
would do? He'd probably trim
mean I
3
have a-
from down here and then just glue them back on.
Wait, speaking of that, hang on. I saw this on my phone the other day. You know, it's a true fact that women, not all of them, but they actually can transplant pubic hair to make eyebrows for women.
No
Really?
way.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine it being all curly?
Well,
I
no,
was
no,
just
no,
thinking
that's-
that. I was like, how's that work?
I thought that was a joke, but apparently it is a thing. It can be done.
Well,
I'm
I'm
not
sure
saying.
they're just like
Yeah,
so
so-
short.
Yeah,
I mean,
because it is
Why does he
short.
have to cut them?
They flat iron them. Or they do the chemical straightening. Yeah. Blowout.
That's where out of all the places to pick hair. I mean, that's the
But
shortest hair, I guess. Well,
it's
some
also
of
the
them.
thickest too.
Well, and that's probably the reason too. Maybe that could be it. So
That's
that is
interesting.
interesting. Boy, I tell you.
You know, now I'm gonna like check out people's eyebrows.
Me too. Is
They
it
have really
curly?
good eyebrows, and I'd be like,
My daughter hates me because she says, "You guys have eyebrows. Why was I born without eyebrows?" She's got eyebrows, but
Yeah.
not as thick as the rest.
would
of the
it be
family.
weird if like you went up to somebody and you're all
Have you been eating fish?
They're all, what are you doing? Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, get out of my
Why is
face.
there flies around your eyes?
They're all, why does your friend keep smelling my face? Oh, she's just checking your eyebrows.
Eyebrows, yes.
You know, my boyfriend had like this really long curly eyebrow.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Did he
I
get
rest my
a
case.
transplant?
I'm gonna have to ask him.
Yeah.
Is it
I
transplant or
tried plugging it,
implant?
he didn't.
No, I'm assuming they pluck it and plant it. Pluck and plant thing.
So you got to water it twice a day.
Yes, you got to. You know, you got to.
So if you put cow fertilizer, does it grow in better?
Who knows? Who knows?
Miracle Grow?
She's the corn expert.
Yeah.
She knows how to fertilize things.
My
so,
dad still calls bullshit. And then he doesn't believe us. We're like, no, it's true.
How
And
can
he's
you
like,
not believe us. We only speak the truth
right,
most of the time,
right.
but we do educate people. We know that for a fact.
I'm gonna have to show him a video of that.
My favorite was when he was up here, and he's like, you can't stay here alone. And I was like, why? And he goes, because you shouldn't be here all by yourself. And I was like, Mom did. And my mom's like, yeah, I stayed here all by myself for years.
Worried more about you than
And he's like, oh, and I go, so what's the difference between Mom staying home and me staying home? He's
And
like,
you're
"Well,
more capable
it's
of-
different. And I go, how? And my mom's staring at him at this point, and he's like, I should go feed the dog. And he like walked out. He was like, fuck.
had no answer. You know.
No, he totally put his foot in his mouth.
No, you were okay. We kept calling her, checking
That
on
was-
her. You know, we
They
didn't
usually do that.
Yeah. So
Put their foots in their mouths. Foots in their mouth.
Or what?
Feet in their mouth. Foot.
well, yeah, but you know what we put in your mouth? I'd rather have a foot than what we put in your mouth, huh? Ah, think about that.
Let's put it in my mouth.
Some of them are a foot long. Maybe not
I
all
don't
of them.
go around that often. That much.
I don't know. You know, I see the stretch marks
Little wrinkles.
and the little wrinkles. Doesn't matter. She's.
You started tying. Look, now she's like choking.
Oh,
You okay?
that's okay. She's fine.
He didn't put anything in your mouth, did he?
No. Oh well.
All
Is it a
right.
foot
So
long?
do we agree on the poodle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Play it
Yeah.
safe with the poodle.
I feel the octopus is too sticky.
No. Anything with more than 2 arms is too much for me.
But 8 legs is okay.
Yeah, but they're not going to wrap around you. Well,
Ah.
I mean, 2 legs I don't mind wrapping around me, but that's a difference.
Could you imagine trying to wrangle those 8 legs and they're just
Dude.
like
I feel like I'd get like 2, and then the one would slip out, and then I'd get the 2, and then
Yeah.
I'd grab another one, and then the fucker would slip
Yeah.
out. That'd be exhausting. I got tired just doing that. All right, you guys ready for some porch side quacks?
Bring it on.
It is a pretty good question. I'm curious
That's
to see
a
what
long
you guys.
question, too.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how you guys are going to answer this.
Not very good, but go ahead.
We'll see.
Okay.
I've been in a wonderful relationship for some time now, and I feel ready to take the next step. However, I'm not sure how to approach the subject of marriage with my partner. I want to express my desire for a proposal without coming across as pushy or desperate. How can I drop subtle hints that I'm ready for the engagement without putting too much pressure on my partner or sounding overly eager? I'm looking for tasteful ways to express my feelings and hopefully inspire them to pop the question. Sincerely, give me the bling.
Now,
I like that.
I love when they
I'm assuming,
make up their names.
I'm assuming this is a girl then.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Well, when she said "give me the bling," I'm assuming that it's a girl. Most of the time, but nowadays, well, I mean, you could start talking about houses, furniture, kids, little things, subtle hints like that. You know, I will love to have my kid go here or there, and little things. And then if he starts backing away, then you know he's not ready. But no,
We got a runner.
yeah, no. But if they've been together for a long time, I don't know. See, I would just give a little.
Do
subtle
they
hints.
want to get married?
See, that's the thing. She does, or I'm assuming it's a she. So let's go with that. But how far along relationship? Are they living together? So we don't know. I don't know. See, that's the whole thing. See, if they were living together, I wouldn't. That's a different ball game. But well, I mean, I would just keep giving the little hints. Be nice to have a white picket fence around the house, that kind of stuff in the old days. But
See, but I know guys where girls will say stuff like that, and they're like, "Yeah, that would be nice," but then they don't want to get married.
well, that's it. It's either going to work or you're going to scare him, and he's going to bail. But
I think it's something you need to establish. Like, are you interested in getting married someday?
exactly, ask subtle
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Exactly, what are your thoughts of about marriage, things like that.
Do you want to be married by 30, 40? Do you never want to do it? Do you want kids? Like, this is all important stuff.
Yeah, it is because
No.
Because
That's
if
what
somebody
she
doesn't want to get
was
married and somebody
pushy.
does, yeah.
Even if she doesn't want to seem pushy, those are essential questions for a relationship.
I mean, then again, we don't know all the information. I mean, they're in a good relationship, but how long's in this relationship? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? If it's 4, 5, 6, 7 years and he still hasn't popped the question, that should be a hint to you that
He's never.
he's never going to pop the question. That's the problem.
Well, and here's the thing too, like, I know every relationship is different, and I know, like, I'm older, we're older, but I've never directly had to ask him, like, are we gonna get married? Like,
But see, you reach a certain age where
you just know.
Yeah, you just know, and maybe it's
And
not.
we'll
It's
say
not a
things.
priority. I don't think.
Like, we'll just say things like playing around or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
he said my name the other day with his last name attached to it.
See, right there's a hint. He's dropping
Yeah.
a hint to you, which he's interested in. He's
And Giggles is like, I don't know if I like the way it sounds. I'm just kidding.
Well, you.
it's shorter than your last name, so it's easier to
Yeah.
sign things.
Oh, she is.
My daughter had not a hard time, but all of a sudden she had to go pick up her the marriage license or whatever
Oh, yeah.
at the courthouse, whatever it came in after all that stuff, and she said, and the person there said, now you got to sign your name like this. It's in her head. She's still so she's learning how to change it. It's just
Well, it's funny, like, if you have a name change because your first name's like this and then the last name's. So then it easily becomes a.
I find it funny I know more than one family that they both have the same last name, so
They didn't have
don't
to change
have to change
shit.
it.
That's
So
nice.
that is nice. I mean,
I would be afraid. I'd be like, are we sure we're not related?
we're related exactly.
That island is small.
But it, but that's pretty cool when you don't have to change your last name. But you know what?
That saves a lot of headaches.
Well, I mean, but then again, I look at my wife, all the names we had when we were born given to us.
Yeah.
And, you throw my last name in. My wife's, if you were to count all the letters and all the names she has, it's crazy. It's like 5 or 6, I think it's 6 names total. And they're all pretty long. There's not a short name. So I think Maria might be the shortest of all the names. Seriously.
Everybody is
yeah,
a Maria.
I think that's about it.
I think I'm the
Other
only
than that,
one.
So,
I don't have it.
You don't have it either?
well, that's okay.
Skipped our generation.
Well, I gave my daughter my mom's name, but with an I on the end, or with an E on the end instead of an A, just to mix it up a little bit. But that was the only little Portuguese name I was able to give her. So, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Part of the family. So no, I think you're like you said,
Just little questions here
subtle
and there.
hints, just subtle hints, and then in your case, your boyfriend's already giving you the subtle hints, kind of, which is nice. You know that day's coming, and it's not bothering you.
Yeah.
You're actually looking forward to it.
Yep.
I think like you
know.
kind of feel it too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But what's sad is when one really wants to get married and the other one
doesn't.
just drags their feet. They don't want to have, I don't know if it's the responsibility or to be tied down, but it's like if you're already doing everything, again, like if you're already living together, you're already,
Yeah, well, that
You
piece
know.
of paper is not going to change nothing. That's how I look at it. But if you're not living together, at least you know it's official.
But at the same time, too, like if you're already living together and all that stuff, and it means a lot to somebody.
Somebody, exactly.
Then why not?
Yeah.
Why not just?
But then if you're already together for quite a few years, technically,
What's the point?
yeah, I mean, you're already legally, you're,
You're getting the milk for free already, so why are you
Yeah.
going to spend more money?
yeah, I mean,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's how some
that'll-
people would
yeah,
think about it.
Yeah, so, but in your case, I would just keep giving the subtle hints, and hopefully he agrees with you down the road eventually.
Maybe you can like get some sort of ring or something and just play around and like.
Or
The
when you guys,
only thing I would say about that might backfire, because if she has a fake one, I don't think he'll replace it with a real one. She already has that one. Why do I have to spend money? You know what I mean?
Unless you're like shopping with him.
yeah, I was just
Buying
gonna
a
bring
mall
that
or
up. I was
something.
gonna
I don't
say window shopping. Go by a jewelry store and say, hey, let's walk in and see what his reaction is. If he knows very well when you walk into a jewelry store what's coming down the road. But if he's okay with it, then you know, hey, this is a very good possibility. So, and then of course rings are expensive nowadays, which they always are, but still. But yeah, try something like that. It's, if he says, no, I don't want to walk in there,
That's a hint.
there's a hint that he doesn't want to. Yeah. So
It would be perfect if you had a wedding to go to and you could catch a bouquet.
Does
It's
that
like-
really mean anything nowadays, though? Because I see married women out there, and I'm like, girl, you ain't even single.
True.
speaking of
do you mean?
bouquets.
What's happening?
No, shut up. I'm
Not you.
No.
There's
Well,
a fight
listen,
going on in
listen.
the kitchen. Sorry.
When I'm going to ask one of you. When I die, can you guys throw the bouquet of flowers on top of my casket into the crowd to see who's next?
I'll do it.
Okay, I got you down.
That's good.
That would be
I
fucking
like
hilarious.
that.
Because you know somebody's going to run for
You're
it
going to
and
see
get it.
the whole place empty out real quick, but I just want to see who's going
This
to.
is Papa Tony's dying wish.
It's just me and
one of 'em.
giggles.
I just want to see the look on their face when everybody says, "Oh no, you're next." That's all. Well, I won't see it. You'll see it.
That would be funny.
But then
Include
send
that
it-
in your video.
Well, I will. I
Mish,
have to.
I need you and Giggles
We need
to take care of that thing.
Yeah.
That would be funny, him explaining it, and then us.
Yeah.
And then we'll pause the video and then have him be like, I knew it was going to be you. What the fuck is wrong with this?
Hey, you got to go out
How
with
do we
a laugh. You got to go out with a laugh. So we went from marriage to death real quick.
That's what you're looking forward to since you're going to give me the bling.
Maybe you should stay single.
Yeah, I heard you live longer.
No.
Less stress.
Yeah, well, that's true. You know why men die
gosh.
first. There's a reason. Go ahead.
But yeah, I say just, hey, I'm curious. Like, don't do like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I hate that question. So I'm like, I don't know.
Well,
But it's like,
hopefully, well, no.
do you ever see yourself getting married? Just like, and if they say no, don't push it. Just,
See, I think that's
you can maybe ask why a follow up, but I wouldn't push it.
that's the perspective of, I don't know about today's generation because I'm the old fart, but years ago it seemed like if you weren't married by a certain age, people would look at you kind of funny.
You're an old maiden.
Yeah, and
Spinster.
and if
Spinster.
if you were a man, they probably thought you were funny,
Mm-hmm.
and that's so wrong. But some people just weren't meant to be married. They prefer to be by themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, but but nowadays it's a different ball.
Don't get married to just get married.
Yeah, no. Enjoy life. That piece of paper is not going to change anything. If you guys are having a good time, enjoy it.
And antes sozinho do que mal acompanhada.
Yeah.
Whatever
Better
she
alone. Better alone than in bad company.
said. Exactly. Oh, I love Bad Company. That was a good rock band back in the day. Bring it up. You'll enjoy that.
They are a really good band.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, go ahead.
Our next question is,
God, they're getting longer and longer.
I think it's just because I made it big.
Oh,
So I can read.
shit.
It's a little too big, but that's okay.
Okay.
I recently, oh my God.
You can't even read. Oh, God.
I recently attended a funeral. I didn't realize. That's funny.
That's
Next
great.
question. I predict these questions.
That was a good
psychic.
segue. Oh my God. I totally forgot about that.
That's great.
I'm sorry, Bill. This
No,
is from Bill.
No, yeah, sorry, Bill. We weren't
Bill,
talking
hi,
about
this
you
sounds
yet, but
good.
we're going to get there. Go ahead, Bill. Okay.
I recently attended a funeral for a
Oh,
family
shit.
friend, and during a somber moment, I accidentally let out a laugh. It
Oh.
wasn't intentional, but I was suddenly struck by a memory of the deceased that made me chuckle. Unfortunately, my ill-timed outburst was noticed by several mourners, including close family members of the departed. I feel terrible that this... Sorry, that's weird. This fox pass and wants to make amends with the grieving family. How can I apologize and express my sincere regrets without causing further distress? Should I reach out directly or give them space? I'm worried that my actions may have been seen as disrespectful, and I want to make things right.
No, I don't think that's disrespectful because you thought of a good moment between you and the deceased, and that's totally natural. I mean, it would have been worse if you farted there, but that's a different
That's
thing.
where I thought it was going.
Yeah, but no, I mean, yeah, you don't want to laugh at a funeral, but you think of the good times of that person and the good times you had together. I mean, you would tell the family, hey, I apologize for the laughing, but it wasn't to be rude. And they'll understand it. They should understand, and that's the way it is, especially if you guys were good friends or were friends.
Well, I was thinking too, it depends how close you are to that family or how well you know them. But if you wrote a message to them just saying like, hey, this is a memory that
Yeah,
I
it's
shared
stuck
with
in my
them.
head, and that's how he
And
remembers that person.
a lot of times families like to hear those memories too.
I mean, of course, because that's nowadays
It's how they live
everything's
on.
yes. I want people to remember me for me, not for whatever I did in my life. But if I put a smile on your face, I want people to laugh at my funeral. I mean, I guess it won't bother me one bit at all.
I'd rather them be happy and celebrate
Yes,
my life
exactly,
than to be sad.
exactly. I went to a funeral of one of my customers a couple years ago,
What
and
kind of customer?
well, one of my real customers, unfortunately. But I'll tell you one thing. I've been to quite a few funerals in my lifetime, and that one really it hurt. I cried the whole service.
Some
I mean,
of
the
them
whole
are so
rosary. Yes,
sad.
as soon as I walked up there, to say my condolences to the family. When I looked down, I just couldn't stop, and I just sat in the back of the church, it was just. But see, I remember the good times we had together. He was like a brother to me. But in this case, I couldn't laugh because it hurt. But yet he remembers the other good times. And Bill, don't be apologetic for something that you didn't do wrong.
It's natural.
It's natural. You were just remembering the good times, and that's how it should be.
I'm sorry not to get sidetracked, but before I forget, can we film you for your funeral? And like as the people are walking in, you'd be like, hey, good to see you. Hi,
Oh, sure.
thanks for coming. All right, hey, you look good. Did you get a haircut? Looks nice. Wouldn't that be funny if there were just big screens and you just see him all waving at people?
I mean, our church has we have a TV on a rolling cart we could put into the entryway.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't forget the sympathy card.
I've always said I wanted to do my eulogy. I mean, why have somebody go up there trying to be nice to me when maybe half the time they probably hated my guts? But if I'm going to talk about myself, I'll be the one. So
I love that.
I wouldn't be, don't be shocked if you see me up on the screen in the church talking about my life or
I'll be
whatever.
playing you up on the screen.
Yeah, you'll be the monitor.
We'll have our
You're
T-shirts with
engineer,
him on
so.
there.
Yes.
But I would like to see people chuckle a little bit in church. Sometimes, like I said, funerals could be depressing, but
Yeah.
you know what? If that person had a good life and they brought joy to other people, enjoy that funeral too, or the rosaries or whatever. So,
There was one year where I went to 14 funerals.
boy,
It felt like every time I got out of work, I was afraid to answer phone calls from my mother.
yeah.
And then the worst part was she told me that somebody passed away, which I was very close to. And then it turned out that it wasn't that father-in-law. It was the new father-in-law.
Oh.
And then she called me back the next day. And I was like, I fucking cried from the time I got home until pretty much the next morning, right? And then she calls me and she goes, the morning. I'm sorry, I got the wrong father-in-law. That one's still alive. And I was like, oh, thank God. And then he passed away a couple months later.
That happened up here a few years ago. I'm not going to mention their names, but
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because then your wife saw him riding a bike and was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh no! It's not. No, this
Oh,
is
is another
different.
one?
This is a different one. But like I said, I won't mention names. But your mom and my wife, they say, "Oh, so and so passed away," and blah blah blah. Turns out it was the other father-in-law of that family that passed away. So it was, oops, wrong one. So it happens, I guess. So.
But funerals, I had a couple like you, to where it just fucking killed me.
But you got to. I'm one of those.
But after the ceremony, then I think once you get around other people and they start talking about them, then it helps. But just be honest with them, Bill. Be like, hey, this is the reason I was laughing is because they did this to me when they were still alive.
Yeah,
or this happened.
You're
know?
thinking the good times,
Yeah.
not the bad times. You know.
I don't think they'll judge
No,
you.
they won't. They shouldn't.
No.
It's not. They shouldn't. I mean, it looks inappropriate at the time when everybody's crying and grieving, but you weren't doing nothing wrong, Bill.
Too bad he didn't get away with it like you did at my great grandpa's funeral.
Oh shit! I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, that's the problem. You can. There's some funerals that brought some good tears of joy to be at. Believe me, that was one of them. I never cried. I never laughed so hard at that. I mean, the sad thing about it, his own son laughed even harder than I did.
And everybody thought they were
They
crying.
thought we were crying. Yeah, we were crying tears of happiness. But that was a Benny Hill episode right there, if you ever saw one. So
That's so funny.
But that's what happens when you don't have the modern technology as we do today. So.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
¿Qué pasó?
I don't know what I did. Okay. Well, thank you, Give Me Bling. And okay.
Hang in there,
Sorry.
Presley.
I don't know what's going on. You all right, baby?
She's just,
Don't throw up on me.
well,
Yeah,
no, she's fine.
Well, thank you, listeners, for submitting your questions. If any of you guys have any advice you want to pass along, let us know. Reach out to us on our Instagram or our TikTok.
Very good.
We love these. And what a wild ride, huh? We went from a wedding to a funeral.
Funeral.
We just covered everything.
Well, they both go hand in hand eventually.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. You know, one's I do and one I did.
Well, and it's like your daughter said at her wedding. She said something like, you know, the next time that everybody's going to be together again is at my funeral.
My
She
daughter
said that?
Yeah, she said.
I don't remember that.
She said something to the effect of like, you know, I read somewhere that this is one of the few times that you have everybody together under the same roof.
Yeah,
The
that's
next
true.
time everybody will be together is at my funeral.
She must have
Well-
saw that on Google.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Probably.
I probably
Just
won't be
kidding.
there. Oh, well.
Nah, she is a deep.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Funny Man.
Oh, Mr. Funny Man. Hopefully, I got my glasses on already. Okay, I forgot.
He went like this. Not that he could see, but he had to.
Do you need a new prescription, or are you not seeing well, or what?
Yeah.
You know if they were on your face?
Yeah.
Have you ever like worn contacts and you still think
Yes.
you're all
Yes.
force of habit?
Okay, guys. First one. My wife and I named our baby Butter. We got a call from the hospital saying we took the wrong baby. We can't believe it's not Butter.
That's good.
Stupid.
Love it.
Stupidly funny.
It's almost as good as the knees.
But did it bring a tear to your eye?
Okay, this is a
There's no butter. Tomorrow I'm gonna see the butter and be like,
Can I? I'm
Okay.
sorry. Does your bandana have 69 on it?
no,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Well, from here it looks like 69.
Oh, is it the way it's folded?
Yeah.
Where?
No,
It's like a band. It says 69,
when you
69,
take it off, you'll
69.
see it. That's
Shut up. Do you know how many times I've worn this? If it does say that, I'm gonna feel so fucking stupid.
Speaking of stupid, I kind of like to finish this.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't, but okay.
You better believe it.
This is a little long one. Little boy goes up to his dad and says, Dad, why did you name my sister Rose? He said, well, son, when your mom and I went on our first date, I brought her some roses, and she loved roses ever since. So that's why we named her Rose. Thanks, Dad. You're welcome, BJ.
I take it he named him. Is that where butter came from?
I mean, hey, you got to start somewhere on the first date.
Wait
Okay.
a minute.
What?
Shouldn't BJ have been swallowed?
She's very
Maybe
proud of
some
herself.
the butter dripped out of the thing. Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
some got
of
on
the
her
baby
skin.
gravy got okay.
And then it absorbed like a
Yeah.
squid.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The redneck pickup line of the day, God wants us to be together. That's why he gave us the same parents.
Oh.
What's black and white and goes around and around and around?
I don't know.
A penguin in a dryer.
I didn't see that coming.
And a little wisdom for the day to finish up. A fart is a lonesome cry of an imprisoned turd.
Okay. Okay.
True story.
Good.
Wow, that was very insightful.
It was. It was.
I like that he drops his wisdom.
Yes, I mean, hey,
Yeah, I'm
when you
liking
reach
the
our
wisdom.
age, that's all we got left. I don't have no hair, so I got to use my wisdom. So, okay, Miss Giggles, give us your wisdom. After you yawn.
Just want to stick your finger.
My microphone?
So, oh. Is your microphone's name BJ?
It's
Hi,
her,
BJ. I come next week. It has a label.
As she's petty.
her
That's a good
microphone is her BBC. That's your
Her
BBC.
Yeah. Ew.
Ooh.
She said, ew.
It is.
Yeah.
Actually, it is like a BBC. It's black.
And it's big.
It's very wide. It's girthy.
I know, you women like girthy.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to Clorox wipe that shit before she leaves. Like, ooh. This is all stiff. I'm all, Jesus.
Anyway, okay. Weird animal. What are we doing?
I'm just tearing up my paper.
Okay.
I thought it already was.
Weird animal facts of the day. We're going to talk about ants, bees, and wasps.
My parents already had this conversation with me.
Oh,
No, that's the
where's
birds and the bees, not ants.
Follow up.
Even though
How
you
do
have
you
a lot of
know?
ants. You do have a lot of ants.
How do you know?
Okay, so the queens of ants, bees, and wasps mate just once. It's a process that lasts several hours and involves many males. Many males.
Good
Oh,
for
like
her.
that porn star the other day that had 1,000.
She's the boy.
Wow.
Is that where she got her
I
inspiration?
wonder if they have
It
porn.
must be.
If fans have porn movies to watch.
Ow, chicka, bow, wow.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the sperm then do battle inside.
I'm
the
sorry, you have
queen.
terrible porn music.
Wow, wow, wow. What the hell's it? Wow, wow, wow.
She's all brown chicken, brown cow. That's not sexy.
I didn't say cow.
Is that what you do for your boyfriend?
Yeah, he thinks it's sexy.
Hey, whatever
Wait
works for
till he
you.
hears your real voice.
It's like being with another woman.
Or is this a man?
Oh.
You tell us, Miss Moulin Rouge.
I don't know.
Do
Okay,
you have a wee wee?
wee wee. No.
You don't hurry
You
up
heard
over
it here,
there.
ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, let me talk.
Yes. Hurry up. I have to go wee wee if you don't hurry
No,
up.
that's a lie. Okay, anyway, sorry. The sperm then do battle inside of the queen to be the one to fertilize her eggs. So the
Whoa.
sperm, like, legit.
They have little swords, I'm assuming.
I was thinking like jousting.
Jousting,
Yeah.
Do you think they grab another one and use it as a
Can you imagine them all just running in there like, yeah, charge?
I just feel like it's like a rugby match.
So at the end, so this is now focusing on honeybees. So in the end, male honeybees' genitals explode and they leave the top,
This is getting wild.
Oh,
and they leave the top of their penis inside of the female as a plug that stops the
Oh.
sperm from falling out.
so they're the ones that have invented the butt plugs.
Yes.
Those bees,
Yeah.
they're busy.
But the original intention was to make sure that their sperm doesn't
Sperm won't
fall
leak
out.
Interesting.
So they do a lot of anal, then, I'm assuming.
No, they're trying to fertilize.
So do they lose their sting or
They do, too, probably. Well, they lose
And
their
then they
wiener.
do they die?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, because their things explode. So they're useless afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't explode on her, does it?
That's a good question.
On her back.
Turtle or tortoise?
Tortoise.
You fucker, you got me with the fucking turtle. No, he did not do it to me. Clarification.
That's good.
I don't know. That was a quick like.
So what's the other animal? It was the bees and
Well, so it was no. So all of ants, bees, and wasps.
wasps.
The queen.
So they do the same
Yeah,
thing.
the queens do the same thing, but then the bees are the ones that
Plug it in.
plug it up.
Plug it in.
Wow.
Plug it in.
Very good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They don't want none of that honey to drip out, I guess, huh?
Nope.
Yeah,
That's the good stuff.
Hey.
Girls would be like,
I know. Don't get close to bees, whatever you do.
Yeah, I would nearly die.
Yeah,
I'd be fine. Benadryl.
yeah.
no wonder you're sleepy all the time.
All the time.
Okay.
Okay, now are you ready to get your mind out of the gutter?
Never. It's no fun that
We
way.
haven't started yet, but go ahead.
Okay, 2 riddles for you today. What does a dog do that a man steps into?
Ask Papa Tony.
That wasn't funny.
And then you grabbed it. That was a real shitty day for you.
Really. What did dogs step in? What?
What does a dog do that a man steps into? You don't like the shit thing? Because
Dogs do that a man steps into.
was that traumatic for you?
He's trying so hard to forget that day.
Yeah.
We will not allow it.
Me.
I wish I had this riddle on that day. That would be
Oh
great.
my God, that would
You're
have been
lucky I took one for the team because it could have been you or anybody else. But
Yeah.
oh well. Oh, that's a tough one. What does a dog do that we step in?
So it's not shit.
No,
No,
it's
no,
not shit.
It's not peepees either.
no, no. It's no bodily fluids. What does a dog do that we step into? Man, I hate when she.
The lawn?
No.
I hate when she's.
Why you gotta
Can't-
make
we
us
can't-
think?
No, yeah, that's it. I was hoping this would be easier, but I give up. I'm not.
Maybe you'll get the other one. This is your warm up.
Okay.
Give it to
Ready?
us.
Yeah.
Pants.
What do dogs do that we step into? Pants?
You could put pants. Oh, pants. I thought it was pants.
Yeah, it's pants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dogs
Dog
pant.
Pants.
And then we
We
step
wear
into
pants.
pants.
You could put pants on dogs too. That's what.
Yeah.
No,
Well, okay.
yeah. So what do dogs do? They pant.
A pants.
That man steps into.
That's good. I don't think I ever would have gone.
I would have never gotten that. I'm sorry. That was too tough. Oh.
Okay, ready? Next
Yes.
one.
What's mine, but you use more than I do?
Pickle?
No.
We don't share pickles.
No. We don't spread disease.
It's not.
So
what's mine, but you use more than I do?
Oh, your name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take a bow.
Here's my BBC here.
BBC.
We all got BBCs.
Oh, boy.
Okay, last one. I'm great for protection.
Huh?
There we
And now
go.
she can't read her own.
Condoms.
What is wrong with you guys? You can't read your own.
I need to use the pen.
Look how big it went to how small it went.
I know. That's okay.
Got it. I got it. Okay. I'm great for protection. You used your fingers to get me off. What am I?
Gloves?
Yes. Good job.
Very good. Very good.
Totally.
Thank you.
the
Thank you
second
so
one.
You
much.
guys are very good at this. That's good.
Makes me want to be like,
Yeah. Very good. Oh, man.
all right, I'm going to leave you with this. I bought a racehorse today. I called him My Face. I don't care if he doesn't win. I just want to hear a load of posh twats shouting, "Come on, my face! Come on, my face!"
Come on my face.
I love that.
Have you heard of the horse? It's real. His name is Hoof, like his hoof. Hearted.
Oh, hoof-hearted.
Yeah. So when he won,
Hoof-hearted.
yeah, he won the race, and they're like, "Hoof-hearted in the winner's circle." We were like, "Yeah."
You went to a horse race?
Yeah. They used it down south.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we got all dressed up. It was funny.
With hats and like.
Yeah, we were like all decked out.
Derby time?
Yeah, and then they got the time wrong, so we were the only people there, and there was no races, so we had to watch them on the TV. And then, like right before we had to leave, the races started. We were like, so we
That's
stayed. For a little
awesome.
bit. Yeah, it was funny.
You like to wear hats, so that,
I
that was
do.
okay. That was okay.
I had my real nice one too. That like it's the best hat, but it's the worst because I can't see anybody because it goes like down.
That's okay. Like, that's all right.
Yeah, but when you're like at a fest or a party, you're like,
That's all right.
Just so you can see
Mm-hmm.
through your tunnel.
Ah, boy.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
"What are you drinking? Are you sure that's water?"
It is.
It's
Straight
it's
vodka,
clear.
man.
Yeah, it's clear, but
Tito called.
He wants his vodka
I'm gonna
back.
check my bottles when you leave. You were gone for a while. No, I'm just kidding.
Where? Wrapping it up. If you all have any questions for any of us or want to share a story or joke, feel free to reach out on our Instagram at Rockin' on the Porch, and we'll do our best to answer them in the next episode.
Good save.
Yeah, thank you. Show some love by following, liking, and reviewing our podcast on the platform you listen on. If we were able to brighten your day even a little bit with our stupidity, then go ahead and share this podcast with your friends and family that have a sense of humor. Thank you for listening and laughing with us. Until next week, and don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you.
I like how she's like this and I didn't go.
yeah, well,
Don't
He's
tell me.
like,
Don't tell me what to do.
yeah.
good girl.
We know our lines.
Don't. My eyes gonna start twitching again.
You don't have to read like
Really?
you do.
I don't know why that like triggered me, dude.
Bothers me, really.
I want to like just grab him and be like, no.
Yeah.
All right, you
Your
guys.
mom probably never did this to you.
You need this.
All right, guys. I'll catch you guys all on the other side of next week.
Yep. Thank you,
Safe.
listeners. Thank you for all your love, support.
Yes,
And if you guys have any advice that you want to share with us, great.
And
And
thank
don't
you.
forget to submit your questions to our TikTok and our Instagram.
Yeah, and thank you for all our new listeners that are joining our bandwagon, I guess.
Yeah.
We appreciate every one of you.
And
Thank
if you guys want to watch us, we're on YouTube and Spotify. I keep forgetting to say that.
Yeah.
Yes, we need
Yes,
to add
if
that
you want
in
to
here.
see our ugly, well, one ugly mug, that's,
We're stupid. You're ugly.
don't make me say it again.
I know, I'm pretty ugly.
No, you're
It
pretty
was pretty stupid.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, now we know who's stupid. I'm pretty ugly.
I'm blonde, okay?
Hey, well, we all know you're not a maid.
All right.
All right,
See y'all
guys. Love you
later.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.